And I'm going to be honest, if a game comes out in the near future where Creation Suite is the forefront of the game, WWE2K are going to lose custom to that game. I'm just being honest, it's just the way I am. I'm not a 2K next maker probably for that reason. It's your friendly neighbourhood Mewmin, and thank you for stopping by to the video. If you're looking for a review on WWE2K25, here's your review and my advice at the moment. If you're going to create original stuff, you might want to just hold off a little bit because there is some major issues that need addressing before we go any further into the game. I would advise maybe holding off until there's a patch. There is some stuff in the game that's really needing patching in. If you're creating original stuff, you're gonna be frustrated. I'm gonna go through them one by one because I think it's better if I show you live rather than doing pre-recording, B-roll, and that sort of thing. I always perform better like that anyway. But there's a few things. But I'm gonna go over the positives first. Okay. I do like some additions to the movesets. So in your movesets, you can actually set your. You can set a few things. So you can when you assign a move, be big, heavy, whatever it is, you can assign that as a favorite move for that character. You can assign it where you want to use it in the match, and you can assign it and how many times to repeat it. So if it's a favorite move, but it's only towards the end of the match, it gives you that added depth of like realism that it's a big move that they perform when they're trying to put their opponent to bed. And this is for AI settings, by the way. So I do think that is a good addition that I've stumbled upon. But we just need to, well, more positives. Created wrestlers, if we're being honest, do actually look phenomenal. With all the issues aside, so I've got BB Blake here. I think this is the one that's turned out the best for me. With issues aside, and you've got a quality face texture. I mean, I do pride myself that my face textures are pretty good. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments. But I do think once you've got the texture down, you're in to a good start. However, glitch number one that you can see at the moment, that BB Blake, that red X, that spider on the back should be the same colour as the red armband that he's got, okay? For some reason, when you try to apply, okay, anything... And I'm going to show you now that it seems to be... I mean, it was fine when it was white. And again, I'm doing this a bit ad hoc because I'm not going to do B-roll and stuff. See, that's the actual colour of the logo, okay? If I do just do something and then I change it back. So I'm just going to go to change image, custom images again, yeah? That's the colour it should be, yeah? But as soon as I do that, it'll just won't stay that colour when you try and adjust anything. I could just do that and it's going to change probably. See? It's gone to yellow now. This is a massive glitch that we just can't have in the game. I don't get how it's there when 2K24 was fine. And then there's another thing which we stumbled upon on stream on Friday night. When I try and apply a body texture, okay? So we're going to go to torso here in images. And again, this review is all about people that are probably purchasing the game to create on. And I'm going to be honest, if a game comes out in the near future where Creation Suite is the forefront of the game, WWE2K are going to lose custom to that game. I'm just being honest, it's just the way I am. I'm not a 2K next maker probably for that reason. Because I'm honest, I do think it's really bad. So, here's the texture that I've used for his body, okay? But if you see, as soon as you try and place it, it's gone grey, yeah? And I'll try another one. As soon as you try and place it, it goes grey, yeah? Now, there might be workarounds, but for me at the moment, I've not been managed to get around it. Unless you want all of your cores to look a bit grey, it's just not going to work. And it just makes my body texture tutorial useless because you can't use body textures in the game as it stands at the moment. I mean, I could do that and take the opacity down, but, you know, it doesn't bode well. However, I don't think, in all honesty, the body texture that's in-game anyway looks that bad. Neither the cores without a face texture on look pretty good. So if you get to grips with a bit of morphing, you should be fine. However, that brings me on to another glitch, which we found. So you can see I've got BB Blake's look kind of where I want it to be. However, if it wasn't, and I needed to go back in, when you go to the face definition part, so I'm just going to move my camera so you can see what I'm seeing. You've got this face definition option, okay? Usually, you'd be able to now move the face regions on their own, but you can't. Yeah, it's not actually moving the stuff. It's asking you to move. See what I mean? The texture isn't moving underneath. Normally, when you apply everything, this is where you got to fine tune everything. So I can't change anything. So if you can have a look, I've actually made a mistake at some point. If you look at his lips there, luckily I can just change this now without but it's not something you want to be doing. So if I wanted to You see what I mean? It's just changing the region. It isn't actually changing the mouth as I would like it. And that's what it normally does do. I don't get why that's kind of come off the game. But so, as I said, there is some useful stuff. The AI settings regards to moves, pretty good second. You can set it to say for big moves and stuff like that. So I'll quickly show you that. So we'll go over to Chad. We'll just go over to this academy again. This core is just basic core. It doesn't really have any moves set or anything. You can use him as you want. So I'm just going to get a heavy grapple. But I think you can do this for every move anyway. So if you see at the bottom, right there, see where it says AI settings. If I press thingy, R1, I can change a few options now. Okay, I'm going to go back over here again. I can change a few options now. Okay, to preferred, average, low, very low. And that's the priority that the wrestler will choose. I'm going to make this even smaller because I think in the way. And then repetition, allow repeats only once, allow flurry, that sort of thing. There's just some options there that make it a little bit better for you. A lot of people, especially in E-Feds and stuff like that, do like a bit of a AI versus AI league. That'll help you out. It's going to make you with decent sliders, and that added addition, very good, not bad. And I think really, if I'm being honest, you've got the issues with desaturated logos, you've got the issues with the morphing and the body tech. But for being honest, as a game without those features in, the gameplay is good. I think some of the models like Cody Rhodes is far improved. Some of the lighting is improved. Create an Arena was pretty good as well. Okay, matching the face texture to the skin though does seem a little bit more difficult. The default eyes that you do use, so from a creation standpoint, the default eyes that you're using are too white, so you need to adjust them if you are creating wrestlers' original content. Some of the hair has been improved. There's added hair. But older hairstyles from previous games still look a little bit dated, but they're much improved from WWE2K25. See, it's not all negative. And if you've got renders saved from a previous game, they are a little smaller than last year's for some reason. So I just load up, there's Roman Reigns, okay, and I've got my trusty Chad Hardy core here. That render was fine on 2K24. It needs resizing a little bit now, and there's not really a template out there. So I'm not too sure why that's happening. I'm sure someone will come out with a render template sooner or later. And if I'm being honest, I think that's all I can really go through on this review. The review is targeted at people who like to do original content. It's a bit ad hoc, so I do apologise, but it is what it is. If people want to see this review and want to probably know about the games and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Give me a like and subscribe. We are going to be streaming content, including core reviews and the Invasion pay-per-view again. As always, I'm the friendly neighbourhood Mewmin, and I'll see you on the next